On February 12th, hundreds of students at La Cueva High School were marked absent during their sixth period. They gathered together at the end of lunch to protest against recent ICE activity, uniting together.
This protest follows an uptick in political protests following last month's Free America walkout at 6 APS high schools. The protest was not endorsed by the principal and the staff at La Cueva, but administration did not prevent the protest from happening and supported student safety. Students walked for hours around the Wyoming-Corona area, chanting and yelling,
"No justice, no peace! No ICE on our streets! No justice, no peace! No ICE on our streets!"
Voices rose throughout the streets, and their anger only grew throughout the protest. Some students even suffered from the heat and exertion to the extent of vomiting, causing them to retire to cars. However, they still continued to drive around and raise support.
Signs and flags were displayed whilst chants such as "No Trump, no KKK, no Fascist USA" echoed throughout the streets.
Democracy looks like no peace! No ICE on our streets!
Blocks were filled with high schoolers of all grades, walking, running, speaking out for what they believed to be wrong. Cars passing by had reactions ranging from holding out signs and honking to flipping people off and screaming profanities. Students blocked the roads by occupying the crosswalks to get their point across.
I don't want our country falling to fascism.
For my family, for my people, for my culture, for what they've been doing to us.
La Cueva students continued their protest as the nearby middle school, Desert Ridge, released students for the day. Parents picking up their kids expressed their support for the cause by honking and cheering as they passed by.
The protest ended around 3:45 p.m., students leaving unsure if their voices made the desired impact.
I think at times it may have gotten out of hand because we're all just a bunch of angry teenagers. That's kind of how it is, but I think it did what it set out to do. We made some semblance of an impact, and even if it doesn't have that much effect in the long run, I think being there in solidarity with everyone was nice.
So the walkout last Thursday, I think that it's great that we all have the ability to walk out and do these peaceful protests. And I love that fact about our government and our society, but I don't fully agree with I just think that the way ICE is handling things isn't the best, but I do support the fact that the deportation of immigrants, illegal immigrants specifically.
Afterwards, many teens posted online about the protest to rally even more support after the cause. People who weren't involved replied to these posts with their own opinions, talking about how the protest was wrong. Some even went as far as to say it was pointless. Nevertheless, tensions increased at La Cueva, now knowing where everybody stands.